Hey, I have told you that some changes are coming and they're coming into effect really quick. So I just wanted to hop on here and get into it with y'all. Hey everyone, it is Catherine with the Collins Group with Realty Executive Smoky Mountains. If you like today's content, like the information I provide, the video tours, what have you, please like and follow for more. If you are thinking about buying or selling, please email me at catherine@sellingthesmokies.com. Now, let's get into it. So I have made a couple of posts about this before about how our world is changing, and I've talked about buyer representation, I've talked about commissions and things like that. So things are going into effect on August 17th. They are going into effect across the board. No one is exempt. This is how things are gonna have to go. I know myself personally, it's July 2nd. August 17th is gonna be here already. So I am already changing the way that I do real estate, how I talk to clients and things like that, because big conversations are going to have to be made, have to happen, have to take place before you start showing clients properties. And there's nothing about that. There's nothing about that that's negotiable. You have to have these conversations and you have to be signed buyer's agreements before you start showing properties. To break that down a little bit more, so basically we need to be doing our jobs the way we should have always been doing our jobs. Am I completely guilty of showing properties without having a buyer's representation agreement in place? Yes. Now, have I ever written a contract without getting that representation agreement signed? Absolutely not, because at the end of the day, I'm getting paid somehow. I am putting the work into it, but I am completely guilty of not having that piece of paper signed up front, and that is totally on me, but that is pretty much how things just went, because we're a dime a dozen. There are agents all over the place. And if you sat down with a buyer and you're like, hey, I need you to sign this, they're like, pass, I'll go find somebody else. It can't take place like that anymore. And I'm a little thankful for it. But at the same point too, like me personally, I have to put on my big girl pants and I have to have that conversation up front. And yeah, it's a little uncomfortable. I've been doing this for 12 years. And so yeah, I am getting out of the norm. But at the same point, this is something that should have always been taking place. So basically, there is no more clients, there is no more driving around subdivisions and saying, hey, I'm at 123 Main Street, come show me this property. Used to, me or anyone be like, yep, let me just get it confirmed and I'll meet you right over there, give me just 5 minutes. That cannot happen anymore. We need to have sit down, full on conversations about what you expect from me, the duties that I owe you, and this is how we are going to get you all to purchase a home. Now, there are time frames involved in these buyer representation agreements, and they can be as little as and a little and specific as Realty Executive Smoky Mountains, client's name. They're appointing me as your agent to show you property at this specific address for the next 24 hours. That's it. We're gonna have 10,000 buyer representation agreements floating around probably, and that's okay. But again, we have to have that piece of paper signed. So buyers, clients, customers, whatever you want to call yourselves, be prepared to be signing documents before you start looking at houses, because that is just going to be the overall rule across the board. There's no changing it. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. Again, it could be for 24 hours, or it can be for a month, or it can be for a year. You're not just locked into it. You don't need to think of it that way. But basically, you do need to, we all have to be a little bit more professional about it. It's the easiest way to put it. You are going to have to sign documentation before we can walk into a house and show you that property. It was kind of a rant. I didn't mean to put all that together like that. But anyway, I hope y'all have a great day. Bye.